Hello and welcome to another Skaredcast Battle Report. Today the Drukhari face off against the Blood Angels. It is Chainsword and Bolt Pistol and Dark Lance time. Let's dive in.
The Dark Kid.
Today we're doing 1500 points of match play 40k. I'm here at the MiniwarGaming Studio. I got to set up a really cool table. Blood Angels versus Drukhari. Let's dive into the lists. Here we have 1500 points of Drukhari. As you can see, I'm using Steve's collection. He's going to be selling this collection soon. So make sure you stay tuned to Steve. He does it on eBay, I think. But he's going to be selling like this plus all the other stuff that he has to make some more room in the studio. It's an awesome collection, so check it out if you want to get some cool things like a court and a Tantalus and stuff that's not readily available. So of course I've got my Warlord Archon with an Eye Mesh Shroud. I have a Court of the Archon. I have a Homunculus with Spiteful Raider. I brought 5 Racks, a unit of 6 Reaver Jet Bikes. I have a Ravager with 3 Lances, a Mighty Tantalus, 2 units of 10 Kabalite Warriors, 2 units of 5 Dark Lance Scourge, 2 Venoms, 1 Raider, and a Kronos to round out the list. The whole point is to jump in and run around with the Tantalus and make pew-pew noises. Let's see what the Blood Angel Flesh Tearers technically have brought.
Hey guys, Nick here. I'm playing some Flesh Tearers today. So I got a Captain with Jump Pack. I got Gabriel Seth. Obviously he's going to be the Warlord for today, with a Sanguinary Priest with Jump Pack, a Tech Marine, followed by some troops here with Assault Intercessors. They're going to be a full 10-man Heavy Intercessor squad, 2 Intercessor squads, and then the elite stuff, we got a Redemptor Dreadnought, a Repulsor, Sanguinary Guard, just 5 of them, and a Vanguard Veteran squad with Jump Packs. That's going to be a 10-man.
Today's mission, prepared position, so battle line units will be able to go to ground or heroically intervene for 0 CP. Tipping point is our deployment zone, and terraform is the main objective. So you get to hold objectives and also do an action on the objectives in no man's land to gain more points as the game goes on. Well, we still the armies. Are you excited?
Yeah, let's do this. I'm excited.
Okay, awesome. And attack a defender. I rolled a 5.
I got a 3.
Okay, so I will let you defend. Ooh. So you get to pick your deployment zone. So it'll be that side or that side as always. Okay. We'll come back after deployment. But yeah, I'm really excited to play. And here we are after deployment. I decided to put my 6 Reaver Jet Bikes in strategic reserve, and that's it. Everything else is on the board. Now, this list does not have Mandrakes, and normally I would have more uppy downy and like strategic stuff, but not today. Tantalus with a Court and 5 Kabalites with guns. I've decided to be very menacing, looking down the road.
Yeah.
The Raider with 5 Kabalites with rifles, and then the Homunculus with 5 Racks in there. Then I have a Venom with 5 Kabalites with guns. The other 5 from there in basically the Raider. The 5 regular guys with rifles that split from there are in this Venom. And then I've got 5 Scourge back here, 5 Scourge back here. I've got my Ravager over here, and my Kronos is up towards the middle based on the deployment. So it's like a stepped deployment. The idea here is there's an objective right behind here, is to go and try and sticky and or terraform that as soon as possible. And then pressure the midboard, and then have like a nice sweeping attack in to try and kill this flank over here. We'll see if that works.
And on my end, so starting on the left here, we got the Heavy Intercessors underneath the building, followed by my Vanguard Vets, kind of hiding and waiting to see.
With the Captain. You put
the Captain
the Priest and the Captain
exactly.
with the Vanguard Vets.
And then just in front of them is a squad of Intercessors with the Redemptor flanking on the right. Then another squad of Intercessors at the front there, Tech Marine in between here, and then the Repulsor with...
It is not an execution.
Yeah.
Don't mind the big gun.
Yeah.
It
is magnetized. It's meant to look pretty.
Ta-da! That's more like it, right there. I got it right here. And then in reserve, you've put your 5 Sanguinary Guard as well.
And then in the Repulsor is the 10 Intercessors.
I absolutely love it. And with that, are you ready to rock and roll?
I am. I'm very excited.
Okay.
This is cool.
I've got a dice. That's right.
I've got
Pocket dice. Get her done. First turn goes to the Blood Angels. They go turn number 1, Blood Angels. Let's dive in. So here, take a look at the how it looks now. We'll go over the cards, and then we'll come back after the movement. I'll be using a cool little tracker from the MiniwarGamingForge.com. I do have a bunch of cool links to stores and discount codes and stuff in the description, so check it out and browse if you'd like. You got Extend Battle Lines and Assassination.
So on this side, I got the Heavy Intercessors terraforming this objective on my closest side here. Got the Intercessors advanced up just to get to the middle, try to claim that objective and try to hopefully survive. We'll see. Followed by just the Vanguard vets hanging out in the back with some line of sight to counter if anything comes too close. Followed by everything slowly moving up with the Intercessors getting as far forward as possible to get the further objective.
Nice. Shooting phase. The Plasma Dreadnought did open fire on the lovely Tantalus, but failed to do any damage as my invulnerable save stayed true. And with that, scoring-wise, you did get Extend Battle Lines for a couple of points. That one and or that one and your home objective for 5 points. And are you going to hold on to or get rid of Assassination?
I'm going to hold on to it just for now to see... actually, you only have 2 characters.
I do, and they're hiding in transports.
I think I'm going to get rid of it.
That is a good choice. Yeah. Never hold on to your cards.
Yeah.
That's just a bad idea. Yeah. So with that, we go into round 1, bottom of round 1. I get a CP, you get a CP. Yep. And I draw my cards, which will be Area Denial, aka kill intercessors and get on the middle board, and secure No Man's Land, hold 2 objectives in No Man's Land. So it's sort of fate's telling me I have to go in the middle. I don't want to go in the middle. You've got Vanguard veterans, you have Assault intercessors. That's just, it is what it is. Let's have at it, bro. Face. Yeah, it'll be a fun time. Okay, so I can send the Tantalus up, get out, murder, charge, get back into my Tantalus, which is probably going to be like the main thing that I'm going to try to do. I've got my fire bases over here, so they're more than likely going to get out and try and pepper either Dreadnought or the Repulsor. Yep. This unit of Intercessors is going to be annoying, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. However, the Tantalus could potentially just try and take them out, and then just try and get them over to start terraforming. Ideally, I'm just going to, you know what, and then you're going to countercharge me. It's going to be a mess. We'll have a good time. I'm just literally just going to go for it. The cards have told me to run into the middle, so I'm going to run into the middle and have a great time. And you can't stop me. And you can't stop me either.
I'm not going to stop you.
No? Are you sure?
I want you right in the middle with me.
At the end of the movement phase, I'm going to use a rule that a lot of people forget called Plunging Fire. That's right. I put my Scourge in the highest spires to shoot down upon the Space Marines with Plunging Fire. Yeah. +1 AP is actually going to be pretty handy against Armor Contempt. The Ravager doesn't get to do that, though. So he's like skimming along the ground. This Venom is going to move up. I can't see through this building unless I get into it. So I'm not going to be able to see over here. So that's going to start terraforming this objective. These Cabalites did hop out. They can see the intercessor, so they're going to shoot here. Then more than likely going to pop back into the Venom, kind of create some distance, and force Nick to kill that Venom to kill Cabalites.
Yeah.
The Kronos did advance, ran up. It's danger close to a Dreadnought, but it's within 3 to get my...
the secure no man.
Correct.
Area Denial.
Area Denial. Yeah. And then my Court of the Archon got out of the Tantalus, moved up. They're probably going to charge into these intercessors over here. The Tantalus moved up as well. This Venom just moved around, just making sure that the Sanguinary Guard cannot deep strike within 3 of this. So there's basically a 9-inch bubble around it. And then I'm spending one of my 2 command points to move the Raider, disembark, and then be able to charge after. I did put enough objective control on that objective to stop the scoring in Terraform with the Cabalites, but the Homunculus is going to move out. They've got some guns. They're going to shoot, potentially charge in, and just try and create some havoc.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he does. He is a Homunculus. He does that. That's his job. With that, let's dive into the shooting phase and see what we can do. I did readjust the little Cabalites there to get more guns. Cool looking table. Cool looking table. That's what I'm going for. Cool looking table. Ow! Let's do some shooting. Pain token time. And here we are after shooting. So I almost killed the Repulsor. Has 3 wounds left. I did serve a couple of damage to the Dreadnought. I left a Marine on 1 wound, and I did kill 1 Heavy Intercessor
right under
over there with my... I still have them, actually. They
they
don't have anything they can shoot at. They can shoot them, but I don't want to shoot them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do some charges. Well, let's begin. Probably going to charge here into the Intercessors. I'm going to charge the Homunculus into the Heavy Intercessors, and then we'll see. You have like some great counter charge close combat over here. But we'll see how it goes. We'll
Yeah.
see how it goes. End of the charge phase. I actually charged really low, which allowed me to get in range of this unit without being within Heroic Intervention range, which was very lucky, actually. And then my Homunculus on the other side of the battlefield. By the way, I did spend the CP to jump back into the Tantalus with my court. Charged in. He did 4 wounds that went through, and then rolled 4 consecutive ones for damage, killing one guy. One guy. He could have killed the whole squad. What are you doing?
Yeah, like pretty easily too.
That's okay. That's fine. So with that, let's go to the scoreboard because I do get some points. But the biggest thing there was not getting countercharged by them, which is great. But Nick got off lightly because I didn't kill the repulsor, so he still has a whole unit of assault intercessors in that repulsor ready to come out and fight as well. The reactive move is not going to be bad because it allows me to reactive move the transports, but I will get a extend battle lines. I'll get a secure Amazant and an area denial thanks to my Chronos as well. With that though, I will secure Amazant area denial. That brings me up to, that's a big, that's 5. That's a big one. That's 2 5s. Oh, that's a 10. I'll take it. Yeah, nice. I love it. And now we go into battle round number 2. You get 1 command point. I get 1 command point as well. I did prevent your terraform. However, you do hold 1 objective as we move into battle round number 2. That will give you 4 points because it's not terraformed as of yet. No. And you draw your cards, which will be Cleanse. Okay, defend your stronghold. Not terrible. On to turn 2.
Okay, so turn 2. It's a make or break kind of turn for me. And I feel like with the Flesh Tears, you just got to be aggressive and see what happens. So everything's going to move forward. The Assault Intercessor are going to come out with Gabriel Seth. We're going to advance and hopefully charge something.
I like it. Hopefully charge something being the key operating term.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
With that, let's dive in.
Okay, so we kind of went all in on this, and let's see what happens. We moved. We'll start from this side. I kept the heavy intercessors in combat. We moved up the Vanguard vets in the middle, and then we got out of the repulsor with Gabriel Seth's unit, advanced them. They got 14-inch move.
They can advance and charge, which is cool.
That's what Gabriel Seth gives them, so we'll see what happens. The Redemptors moved up as well, and everything kind of shimmied up, except for Gabriel Seth's the only one that really advanced.
You also brought the Tech Marine up, which healed the Dreadnought early on.
Yep.
You did Battle Shock the Repulsor, though, so he's Battle Shocked.
He is Battle Shocked.
Haha, take that. And then he just ran up to contest that objective and prevent my Terraform, which is fine. I was hoping he'd be dead, but he's got 1 move
He's
left.
a hero that lives.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And with that, you also brought some Deep Strikes in.
I did. I got the Sanguinary Guard. Oops.
There they are. 9 inches away from the Venom.
Yep.
Hoping for a potential long bomb charge.
Getting a little desperate. See what happens.
Desperate?
Yep.
I killed 1 unit of intercessors.
Desperate time.
Desperate, eh? Oh my goodness. This because you can hear their screams.
Yeah.
End of the shooting phase. You decided to shoot into my Ravager. The Dreadnought got really good with his... Oh, you forgot to roll me a hazardous, my good sir.
Yes, I
did.
But
the Dreadnought just blew up my Ravager, no problem. And then a sporadic firepower killed a couple of the Scourge up here on the hill. But they are very much still alive.
Very much so.
So with that, hazardous, come on, roll it. You've been rolling so many ones lately. Why did you not roll it there? And now we do some charges. I'm assuming you've got, that Chronos is not long for this world. Yeah. You have a Tantalus in your sights. You have a long bomb charge here. Yeah. Let me know what you think is going to happen down below, folks, as the Flesh Tearers try and tear flesh, except that's not flesh, that's metal. That's not flesh, that's metal. I don't know. I don't know what you're going to do. What you going to do, bro?
Try to find some flesh.
Oh, okay. You have to crack them open like an egg.
Yeah.
Well, my Tantalus got charged by Vanguard veterans, got exploded, and it actually exploded. So now we get to do D6 damage to everything within 6 inches.
That's pretty much
Deadly Demise 6, which starts with the Venom and moves all the way around. So we will start with that Venom, and that Venom takes 2. Okay, I will make sure that I keep a tally. Okay, it's going to hit the Gabriel Seth's intercessors for 3 mortal wounds. I'll kill 1, put one on another. The Vanguard vets will take 4. They have to take feel no pains. I am within range of this Raider. This Raider takes 4. This unit of Cabalite Warriors takes 2. The Racks take 3, and they're just out of range. But what a fantastically fun explosion. And now I get to remove it and put my bubbles down. At the end of the combat phase, the Dreadnought just flipped over my Kronos. Sure. And then over here, the Homunculus killed 2 of the heavy intercessors, and I put a wound on the other. So he's got 2 wounds remaining. But that Homunculus doing well. The Court and the Archon kind of popped out. They're going to have to go fight Vanguard veterans. But 2 of them did die in the explosion because they failed all of their Feel No Pains. Yeah, take that. Dirty, dirty fiends. And that's it. Let's go to the scoreboard. Well, you are starting to defend your stronghold, and you didn't do any cleanses.
This is, we're going to...
You're going to get a CP for that, because you did spend all your CPs on trying to, like get points.
Rerolls and, just bring me back in the game.
And you're starting to defend your stronghold, which is right here. It is stickied, which is not bad. It means I have to try to go get it, but that is just what it is. Right. Okay, so with that, we're on to my turn. I get a CP. You get a CP. I also only control 1 objective, and I was unable to terraform, so I will go up to 4. However, you are now in control of 2 of the objectives. Well, I'm going to try to kill him, of course. But I don't know if I can get you off that middle one, because Gabriel Seth is angry. However, we're going to try our best. And we did put the 5 for extend battle lines, which should have been on turn 1. I just, of course, so many people already told me on the comments, right? And then for my cards, I will get Sabotage. That's a fun one to do. And bring it down.
Ooh.
Convenient, considering it's still alive and has 1 wound, 3 wounds remaining. Cha-ching! Hell yeah, let's go, baby! Okay, so I don't have any battle shocks I owe you. My aim is to kill him, to try and either kill or damage the Tech Marine, and to try and basically kill the 2 tanks, especially the Dreadnought. And then, of course, do some damage on the Vanguard veterans. Now, there is a big captain, there's a commander, there's a whole bunch of stuff. You can fall back and still charge. There's a whole bunch of things that you want to do over there. And then, of course, I have to try and deal with this unit of Sanguinary Guard back here. They're really annoying. However, I'm probably just going to ignore them and fly away. and then just have them, if they want to sit on my home objective, they 100% can.
Yeah,
and I'm just going to ignore
choice.
them. It's a big, expensive unit that can go take my home objective. Whatever. I'm not stressed about that at all. However, the Archon and the Court, they're going to basically now bounce in and out of this Raider instead of the Tantalus, because the Raider is the next sort of useful unit. And then the Venom's going to bounce in and out as well to get ignore cover. Hopefully I can do as much damage to them as possible, but the 4-up and the 5-up makes it hard to deal with. I kind of wish I would have been able to have my Homunculus handy to then go precision out the Priest first before I started doing more damage there. But, it is what it is. So with that, let's go into the fight. I have completed my movements. The 3 Cabalites got into the Raider. The Raider moved up. Like that I can fight and then potentially Wraith-like retreat back into my Raider. The Homunculus and Rax are still fighting. Still fighting. 2 wounds left. Almost got him. And then over here we have a Cabalite squad. Got out of the transport, moved, and then the Venom moved up in order to get away from the Sanguinary Guard as planned. The Scourge, from their perch, now have access to the heavy keyword. Ha-ha! So they shoot better. I don't need paint tokens for them, hopefully. And then they got out of the Venom, moved up, and then the Venom moved around to see this tech priesty guy, as well as that guy there. So, super exciting times. Shooting phase, I killed the Repulsor. Yeah! However, I failed to kill the Dreadnought. Boo! Over here, we were able to kill that 1 intercessor, put 2 wounds on him with a Venom. They actually failed miserably. But I did kill, actually, I killed quite a few of the assault intercessors. That wasn't bad, actually, with all the splinter cannons.
5 of them, yeah.
I killed 1 more Vanguard veteran, maybe 2. And with some shooting, they failed their battle shock. They passed their battle shock test. And then the heavy intercessors got shot by a pistol from the Homunculus and died. So now we're going to go into the charges. First thing I'm going to do, just because you're on camera here, is I'm going to charge you with my Venom.
How rude.
I don't know if he makes it. Hooray! You know what I'm going to do now? Get tank shock you. Let's go.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
I get 6 tank shocks. Come on, 5s. Yeah, 2 5s. Get out of here. That's a pain token.
Very dead.
And now we're going to do some other charges. Great. So I'm probably going to do Archon. We're going to charge in with the Raider. I'm going to see if the Homunculus can do a long bomb charge. Be a fun time. And after the charge, I only killed a few of the Vanguard because they passed all their the shield saves, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I lost quite a lot of the court. I have the Lamian, the Archon, and the Cablite Warrior left. I accidentally killed the Urgol, and I shouldn't have killed the Urgol, but that's okay. I kept lethal. Well, with that, though, let's go to the end here. I did get Bring It Down. I killed, that's 4 points for Bring It Down, and I'm going to get rid of Sabotage to get me a CP. So that brings me that. I get 4 points for Bring It Down. I did get 2 objectives because I did have that one back there.
Yep.
And now we go to your turn. However you do, defend your stronghold successfully for 3 points, going up to 8 on secondaries. And as we go into turn number 3, you will owe me 2 battle shock tests to try and hold that objective. And you do hold your home one, which does give you 4. So let's do your cards first, and then we'll come back. Establish Locus, no prisoners. Not terrible cards. So with that, I get a CP, you get a CP, as we go into battle round number 3. And it is a party. In the move phase, what are you going to do, Nick? Because you did pass your battle shock. So you got an extra 4 primary points.
Yeah, sorry, yes, sorry, yeah. No.
So you've got your Establish Locus, which is the old deploy teleport homers, and just kill things.
Yeah. The only thing is, I'm debating spending the CP to get rid of deploy teleport armors because I can't afford to waste actions right now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you want to spend a CP to redraw.
We're going to do it.
Okay, redrawing. Establish Locus goes away.
Bring it down. I'll take it.
Kill my tanks.
That's perfect.
Too bad my Tantalus is no longer on the board for that.
But
I do have tanks on the board for that. I like it. Oh, and your little boost from the priests goes away. Get out of here.
He is now just a regular guy. So first thing I did was move the Sanguinary Guard to kind of...
They're on that side now? They're like
right under this
jumping.
building.
Yeah, they want to come fight.
And then I spent technically 1 CP because of the Captain's thing and your Archon's thing. It ended up being 1 to fall back and be able to charge.
That's right.
With the Vanguard Vets. And then I advanced Gabriel Seth off the middle objective towards the Venom on the far side.
Seems like a plan to me.
Yeah, try to get as many vehicles as I can.
I love it. And with that, I'm going to spend a CP to rapid ingress my bikes.
Yep.
My bikes have arrived here, outside of 12 of Gabriel Seth, so that you cannot charge them. But other than that, they charge the Venom, and then I fly over them and do mortal wounds, and then try and murder them. That sounds like a plan to me! It's a trap! Ha ha ha! You've activated my trap card.
Yeah.
The other option was to put them over here and go steal your home objective.
Yeah.
But, yeah, whatever. We want
Kill for
blood.
kill, yeah.
We want blood. End of the shooting phase.
Yep.
So the Dreadnought shot plasma cannon here, killed 1. Shot everything else here, killed 1. Apparently that Dreadnought just didn't want to do any damage.
Nope.
And now we have some charges.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you've got, what is it over here?
Sanguinary Guard.
Sangard.
In.
Where are they going? Into the Raider, who you oathed. They go 9 inches into that
They'll
Raider.
definitely get in.
It's pretty good. They're going to just jump in. Raka, they say. Raka, right? Is that how we say it? Raka.
Yeah.
Blood Angel attack. Wow, what a hit. You hit me really hard there. See, the reason is I killed the Urgol, which gave me fights first, so the Archon wasn't able to swing into the Vanguard Vets before they got to punch back. Now, earlier I made a mistake. We made a mistake. The Vanguards, we gave them the Hammer Wrath, like the mortal wounds on the charge against the Tantalus. It wouldn't have mattered. The Tantalus would have died anyway, but they don't get that. They get lethal hits.
Yeah.
However, the Sanguinary Guard did fight my Raxon Grotesque and Homunculus that I did heroically intervene with. I was like, maybe they'll survive. Nope. It's always good to test like damage output of stuff. I should have just kept him in the back and charged with him this turn. Yeah. In this case, the Raider died, the Homunculus died, the Rax died, the Archon died, the Squad of Cabalites, the Court, and this Venom, and this Venom. So I took a pounding that turn. Yeah. Lots of points for the Blood Angels. So you do get 5 points for no prisoners, and 6 points for bring it down because you kill the 3 tanks. So that means you get 5 points. That brings you up to 13, and 6, that's 19 on your secondaries over here. Look at that. Very, very nicely done. So now I get a CP, so I go up to 2. You get a CP, go up to 1. As for objectives, however, I do hold this one. And I hold my home, so I get another 8 points on primary, bringing me up to 16, keeping me in the game at least, which is nice. And with my cards, I will be getting Storm Hostile Objective, take an objective away from you, and engage on all fronts, which I should be able to do. So I've been hit pretty hard. Now the biggest issue here is going to be to localize my strength here, because that is gone. I am going to move these Cavalite Warriors back. They're going to help me get engaged. The bikes should be able to help me get engaged on this side, / start threatening the other objective on this side. With that, I've got to try and kill this Dreadnought. But in terms of... I'm probably going to have to sacrifice this unit of Scourge to potentially move, shoot, and then jump onto that objective for Storm Hostile objective. But that does give them sort of like a jumping point, which will be interesting. So I need to essentially safeguard these units, move them back, keep them alive, and essentially try and, not get murdered by Jump Marines. Sadly, the Cavalite Warriors that were in range of the Sandguard ended up failing their battle shock test. They're not going to help me get engaged on all fronts. They're behind that wall. Right here. They did pass their battle shock, which is good. So they've moved up. I have to do 5 damage to this Dreadnought. They've moved up this way to start taking pot shots at the Jump Marines, but also getting with a shoot and scoot. They'll get me my engage on all fronts. They're going to start the terraforming over here to try to get me some additional points. And then over here, I did do 5 mortal wounds with the flyby on Gabriel Seth and his unit. And then the Cavalite Warriors have moved up as well. There is no time to spare. They need to get involved. I had 3 pain tokens, so I give 1 to the bikes, 1 to this unit here, and 1 to those, the Scourge back there. Oh, the table is so cluttered, it's kind of hard to see where the models are, but it's been such a fun cinematic game. It's been awesome.
Very cinematic.
End of the shooting phase. And as you can see, Gabriel Seth is still alive because he passed like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4-up invul saves that would have killed him, like literally
easily
killed him. Because I had 2 heat lances, a blaster, a dark lance, a blast pistol. They're all wounded, and he made every save. Sure, why not?
Wild.
I did kill the Dreadnought though. Took a grenade to do it though, and I failed. I rolled 3 ones to wound, even though I hit all the time with the lances on the Vanguard veterans. But you did fail that 1 invul, though. So I killed
8 wounds.
1 Vanguard veteran. That's fine. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
Let's go. So I am getting Storm Hostile objective, which is big.
Yep.
I am getting a engage on all fronts, a small engage on all fronts. But right now, I'm going to charge into him and see. He's only, 4 wounds because he's a regular captain?
He might have 5, actually.
6 wounds, apparently. That's not bad, actually. You only have 1 CP, so no interrupting.
Nope.
So I'm just going to jump in. Let's go with the Cavalite Warriors. This is like all or nothing at this point.
Okay.
To try and lay him low, because I'm running out of tools. And then the Reaver jet bikes are jumping in as well. Good thing they got real close. At least I got rid of that Dreadnought, which was nice. Yeah. Pain token to each of these units. Of course, that gives them AP, but you're going to use your Armor Contempt to make it less AP. It is 6 wounds. I don't know. Can we do it? We shall find out. They fought and did 3 damage. The bikes fought, did 2 more damage. He has 1 wound left. I have just the Agonizer on the Sergeant, the Reaver Sergeant. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s with a pain token. Okay?
He's going to win.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Okay, 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. 3.
no.
AP 2. That means only AP 1. You can do 1 at a time. Yeah,
He's
serves
dead.
you right.
He's dead.
Serves
He's
you
very
right.
dead.
Get out of here, Gabriel Seth. You get swarmed by the Reavers. Dead. Yeah. Oh, I feel so good after that. Something went my way. Nice.
Yeah.
Let's go to the scoreboard. So, Storm Hostile objective, I get for 4 points. Engage on all fronts, I get for 2 points. That's a 6, bringing me up to 20 on this over here. Very nicely done. As we move to battle round number 4. You get a CP for 1. I get a CP for 1. You will hold your home still, and you hold that one for an 8. So you do go up to 20 on the primary. And it is your card time. What cards do you get, sir?
Let's see.
I don't know, we'll see. Cull the Horde, which is a redraw automatically. So Engage, which you only have 2 units. So that's a redraw automatically. Recover Assets, that's an action-based secondary. And Overwhelming Force, kill stuff on objectives.
Okay,
I do have a unit on an objective over here.
Yeah.
With that, though, let's see what you do with it. So you spent a CP to cycle Recover Assets, and you got Sabotage, which is going to be a CP, I guess. Because you have 2 units left, and they need to do stuff, which is cool, and I like it.
Moved just everything over, and we're just going to go for the 1 objective that I can get with points since I only have 2 units.
You are going to line up a charge here.
Yeah, we're going to charge the bikes.
Oh, that's going to be a spicy charge.
Try to get some revenge, and yeah.
Yeah.
from there.
Okay, let's see what we can do. You are within 8 inches for this charge. 8 inches, you need to roll a 7. You have a captain, which allows you basically a free reroll
If I need it.
if you need.
I won't.
Do they make it?
I won't need it. Oh, I won't need it.
Oh, you won't need it at all. They just come right in. Uh-oh, that's just dead bikes. Oof, oof, look at that. Spicy. And then they're going to fight. They're going to fight me. The captain by himself just picked up all the bikes. Sure. That's just how that works.
Yep.
So with that, scoreboard. You decided not to do sabotage. So you give you a CP there.
Yep.
And overwhelming force for 3 points. Because you did kill 1 Scourge unit. Look at that. Not terrible. With that, onto my turn. However, I have now terraformed this objective. So I get 6 points for that and 4 points for that, bringing me up to 26 primary points. However, we do go on to my secondaries, which will be containment. So doing actions near the board edges and defending my stronghold, which is not a bad choice right now. As we move back, the Cavalite Warriors here fell back and are now taking the stronghold. I'm doing my containment, so they move back over here and they're going to contain this table edge. And then I spent 1 command point to automatically pass morale over there, and they're getting containment on that side as well. And then they're going to stay still to take advantage of the heavy, and they're going to shoot at the Sanguinary Guard that are back there. Defense stronghold's a thing, but I can force you to come to try and take it away, which is great.
Yeah.
And then if you do that, then I have other things elsewhere, but I keep it in my hand, and if you don't come and get it, then I just get 3 points. Other than that, I just have the 1 shooting, which are the lances, because everything else is pretty much just done. So here we go. Lances into them. 3s with a pain token. All hit.
Ooh.
That is not bad. That's 3 of them at 4 ups, because you're in cover there. I don't ignore that. 1 dice. Ha ha ha. Good job. If only they had ignore cover somehow, that would be great. But I do kill 1. Literally the fastest 4th turn ever.
Yeah.
I get 6 points for containment, bring me up to 26 points. Oh, by the way, they're going to start. Oh, no, they're doing it. They can't do 2 actions in one go. I was like, they're going to contain. Nah, they can't do that.
Yeah.
And I will start to defend my stronghold. I do have 1 CP only. With that, we move on to the 5th battle round. You gain a CP, I gain a CP. You currently only have 1 objective, giving you a 4 points there.
Yep.
And then you get your 2 cards, which will be Storm Hostile. That's not bad. That's pretty easy. And Behind Enemy Lines.
I will take those.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. That's pretty good. And there you have it. So you're going to try and get wholly behind enemy lines. That's units wholly within. And you can either take my home for behind, or they have to move, by the way. I forgot to.
Oh, yeah.
As I was told.
I'm assuming you're
They're,
keep them
no.
back. Keep them back.
No, they're.
You sure you want to bring them here? Right here.
No.
Right
They're good.
You can do it. You can
No.
do it.
No, they're going to stay way back here, away from all the jump packs.
Yep.
Yeah. So you've decided to storm that hostile objective, which I had stickied.
Yep.
You take that away from me. That gives you those points. You've advanced them.
Yep.
Get behind enemy lines and stop my defense stronghold.
Yeah.
Not bad. That gives you another storm hostile objective.
Yep.
And you have a charge over here.
We're going to do it right now.
Ta-da-da. A 7.
Should
That
do
should
it.
make it. And you don't even have to commit too many. So you just wanted a conga line back there.
Exactly.
They're going to die.
Yeah. And then just conga line.
And you take that objective back. No. Right. Okay, so you get that scoreboard. Okay, so behind enemy lines, you will get for a small behind enemy lines for 3 points, going up to 25 points. Storm hostile objective you get for 4 points, bringing you up to 29 points. And with that, I do not get my defend stronghold. We go to my turn. I get a 4 points, and I get a 3 OC here. And then I go for assassination, which makes sense. I can't actually do that considering. That's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. I'm going to take away assassination, actually. And we're going to redraw that for established locus. Perfect. That is actually the best solution that I could have hoped for. Well, well, well. I do owe you 1 battle shock test on those 2 little guys over there.
They fail.
Do they hold? They hold.
They do.
That means they're going to terraform that objective over there.
That's yours.
So that'll give me 6 points there.
Yep.
I will get 2 points for that terraform because that doesn't go away. So that's 8 points. Then I will hold this for 4. That's 12 points, maybe with the 38. And I'm more than likely going to... Terraform is only 2 more points, so I'm going to establish Locust with them for 4 points when they do that. And we'll see if I can take my home objective with my Scourge to get me Defend Stronghold at the end of the game and another 4 points. It's all up to the Scourge over here, so we're going to lob a grenade first. And they do 1 damage. Oh my god.
Okay, so
Good job, grenade.
Good
job, guys. Needing force. Force to hit. Ooh, not bad. Only 3. Do they wound? I'm going to CP reroll that with my lost CP. So 3 at AP3s. It's 5 ups. I killed 2 of them, so 2 go down. And that will be enough for me to basically take that objective, which is exciting because I can shoot and scoot. Pow-pow! So I defend my stronghold and hold another objective at the end of the game. And with that, I will get my defense stronghold for 3 points, bring it up to 29, and establish Locust for 4 points. So that's 6 more points. So that brings me up to 32 on my secondaries. As for primary, I will get 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points, bringing me up to 38 on primary. Wow, what a crazy game.
This was a wild one.
That was a wild game. So that brings me up to 70, 80 points to your 50, 63.
Yeah.
80 to, that's a
Is that
17-point
turn?
difference. Fantastic game, sir. Thanks a
Skari.
lot
This
for
was
hanging
a
out.
Great game.
And we'll come back with a little post-game. Thanks all for coming down and playing a game with me.
Yeah, of course. It was a pleasure. I had a lot of fun. This was a crazy game.
Man, I honestly thought as soon as you made that charge into the jet bikes, I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, me too. But you killed enough for me not to have enough to do other stuff.
I did.
So you spreading out and doing Dark Eldar things really won that
You
game.
play Dark Eldar as well.
I do.
Did I tempt you to
Yeah,
play
oh,
again?
Yeah. It made me want to go back and play them. It's been a while. I've been playing like a lot of Ynnari lately, so I was like, okay, I've been mixing and having narrative stuff, but this was kind of cool. So.
Inari. No, actually Inari is quite good. But thanks a lot for coming down. Really appreciate
of course.
it. You're down from Quebec?
Yeah, so I'm from Montreal, and we play at a hobby store, Ted's Hobby Shop. We play all kinds of games there, 40k, AOS, GW, whatever you name it. We have it, we play it, whether it's Star Wars Legion, Blood Bowl, anything. And even if it's something we don't have, you bring it, we'll be happy to play.
That's awesome. Ted's Hobby Workshop. Make sure you check them out in Montreal.
Yep.
Other than that, I've been Skari, your grateful host. This is Nick. And don't forget, if you want to support the channel, thank you, MiniwarGaming, actually, for letting me use the studio, like at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
it's
late.
late.
A little late.
It's late, but we're doing it for you folks. You can support the channel on Patreon. The link is in the description. There's a bunch of links for other stuff like objectives, merch, all that good stuff down in the description. I've been Skari, signing off until next time. The Darkkin. Chainswords are the most dangerous things in all of the land, I'll tell you.